Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Glad you could join us this morning. Got a really good webinar we're going to be doing on our top multi-year rate guarantee annuity products. I know we just introduced a really hot product here this week. Got some great things happening with this new plan. I know we've got a brand new product that just introduced through Nassau Re, a 3.1 rate guaranteed for 5 years, 5-year surrender charge. They also have a 7-year rate at 3.2. Some fantastic rates right now. They're definitely the tops in the industry for both those durations. I don't expect these rates to last much more than 60 days. So if you do have someone you're working with looking for a good short-term rate, those are really the strongest we have on a 5 and 7-year chassis right now. So really a strong combination. We'll be discussing that plan here shortly. Got a great new business builder, new producers. You can earn some really nice incentives based on production the first 180 days of being contracted. Levels anywhere from 100,000 up to $1 million. You can qualify for a radio show. You can qualify for mailings, iPads, cash, appointments. I mean, it's just up to you based on the level you hit. Definitely a nice program we put together for our new agents. A great way to get some additional benefits and perks based on your production. Got our business builders. We have our referred producer program. You refer agents to us and they produce business. You receive an override based on their business. If they write indexed annuity premium, it's 20 basis points. If they write single premium life, it's 75 bips. So really a nice way to earn some additional money based on your referrals. We have a market reimbursement product program. We put $100 in an account for every $100,000 you write. On annuities, indexed annuities, a great way to build up a nice advertising budget. It will help pay for your advertising costs. So a great way to have us help sharing your costs for expanding your business. That's available through IMS. We also have a great back office support team. And I know we've got a great group of people in the new business department, creative department that can help you out with all your needs based on that end of it. We've got a great marketing team that can help you out doing quotes, putting together casework, whatever you might need, and we can help you out with that. We've also got a great paperless contracting department. On the contracting side, you could do all your licensing via paperless, do it all on the e-side. So a great way to be able to get licensed with a number of companies with one set of licensing. We have picked up the Firelight e-app system. I know we've seen a huge increase in people using this. We have a number of carriers that are available on the e-app system, including Nassau Re, who I discussed here with that new 5 and 7-year contract. We have a lot of other companies, Equitrust, Athene, American Equity, Allianz, and Guggenheim. They all use this e-app system. So really a good way to be able to submit business, have it come in accurately, and be able to get it through that much faster based on not having to go back and see the client for missing items that were not on the app. So definitely a great way to utilize the e-app system. Definitely something worth your while and to take full advantage of. Got a great creative team that can help you out with putting together marketing programs. Maybe you want to do a email program. You're sending out emails to clients. Maybe you want to do a drip email to clients. They can help you set that up. Maybe you want to put together a new website. They can help you with that. Maybe doing some logo designs, redoing your newsletters, postcards, whatever you might need. They can help you out with all of that. I know they've put together numerous websites. They can help with digital marketing. Maybe you want to do some social media advertising on Facebook or LinkedIn. They're able to help you out with that, get your best return for your money. Definitely seen a big boost in using the social media platforms and getting stuff advertising out there. We also have a great website we put together through IMS, and I know it's been out there for a number of years. Got some great information on there. You can pick up supplies. You can look at the latest rates. You can go to industry links, maybe look at AM Best reports on different companies, maybe look at some state insurance sites, whatever it might be, it's available. We have our current annuity rate grid on there. We've got our term insurance quoting system. You can go on and compare income payouts based on different income riders. You can look at compare the best results based on different index strategies. It's all available on our website. We got some great stuff on there. Great support tab. We got some good marketing ideas for you. Some great stuff to utilize based on that website. We also have our retirement analyzer software program. It's a software program we put together to help you with clients, putting together a presentation showing where they kind of stand today for retirement, what their goals are, what they need to do between now and retirement to hit those goals. You can plug in all kinds of different information based on turbulent economic times, premature death on one of the spouses. You can throw in nursing home information. Lots of information you can throw into the software. It's going to crank out some very valuable information, very colorful. You got pie charts, graphs, a lot of good stuff you can utilize based on that. We have put together a wealth management team here at IMES. I know that we opened this 3 years ago. We've seen a big increase in agents utilizing the wealth management side of our business. And some of you have some interest, and I'm going to launch a quick poll here. Mark off yes if you want to get some additional information from the wealth management team on what we offer on that side. I know a majority of our top producing agents are also licensed on the security side. Getting their Series 65 really helps with having a well-rounded options for your clients. That way you're not referring them to other individuals and down the line possibly losing those referrals to that other individual. You want to make sure that you keep as much in your house as you can and take advantage of the things you can offer your clients and really maximize your offerings there. So wealth management side, you've got a lot of different platforms you can use for money management. We've got a great system that they can help you out with getting your Series 65 passed. We got a good path you can follow to get that done. Got some great expertise on that side. I know we've seen a really nice block of business going into our money under management side of the business, and definitely something you want to take a look at. But I'll go ahead and leave this over for about 15, 20 seconds. But that's something I want to talk to Mike, Charles Jr. We've got another specialist over there now, Mr. Reeg. So if you have any questions, give Zach a call. He's been in the business for the last few years and a great option to look at with that side of the market. So I'll go ahead and close that up and we'll move forward here. I know we do our life and annuity academies. That's a meeting we do about once a quarter. I know we've had to kind of delay these, and we probably won't do any until the fourth quarter of this year at earliest. We may not do any until 2022. We bring in agents from all the country. We fly you in. We pay for you if you drive in. Great 2.5-day meeting we put on. Go over a lot of different index strategies, life insurance information, a lot of great sales ideas. We go over some different software programs. Really, it's a top-notch program we put together. Bring in some of our top producing agents. They go over some of their ideas they use in the field to get in front of more clients, to close more clients. Really a good top-notch package we put together for the academy. So that's something you have some interest in. I know we'll be sending out some information once we get some dates put together on that end of it. Definitely sign up for those. They're great. I know we typically bring in about 40 agents and that number, around about number there, to attend these meetings. I know we did a virtual kickoff here back in January. It went quite well, and had a lot of attendees for that. If you have interest in getting some information on that kickoff meeting we did, I'm going to launch another quick poll here. You can just mark off yes. We'll go ahead and send you the site. You can get on to review what we did in that kickoff meeting. We had a lot of good sales ideas. We had a lot of good speakers on that. And we went over a lot of good information that you can utilize there in the field. But if you would like to get some information from us on that meeting, we'd be glad to get that over to you. I know we have 3 days of meetings there, and there's about 2 or 3 hours a day. I know there's a couple speakers there we were unable to record based on their contracts, but we do have a lot of great information. We have a library of videos we put together for this meeting, and you can look at, index sales ideas, life insurance sales ideas, long-term care, single premium life, a lot of good stuff in there. So if you want us to go ahead and send you that link for that meeting, I'd be glad to get that done. And then once we have our Life Annuity Academy date set, be it the end of this year or early next year, we'll go ahead and get those dates over to you. I'll leave this voting open for about another 20 seconds or so, but if you would like to have us send a link over to you so you can review that Ascend meeting, I'd be glad to get that done for you. And those of you that did attend, we do appreciate your spending time with us on that, and should be some valuable information that you've seen based on that meeting itself. I'll go ahead and close that up here, get that moved along. And then I know we're going to talk about a lot of our multi-year guarantee annuities here. Got some great stuff we'll be going over. A lot of these plans are available through age 90. We have a number of carriers that go to age 90. We actually have one carrier that goes to age 100 now. So if you got someone in their 90s, we got a short-term rate guarantee product for them. You got minimum values for deposits right in the $5,000 range. Most do require 10. Obviously, no underwriting. Got some return of premium options, free withdrawals up to 10% with a number of carriers. Just depends what you're looking for. Today we'll be going over about 8 different companies: Americo, Atlantic Coast, Equitrust, F&G, Guggenheim, Nassau Re, Sentinel, Silac, and Upstream are the main carriers we'll be discussing in today's meeting. I know Americo Life, they've got their 5-year rate right now out there at 2.5. Has a 10% free withdrawal starting in the first year, so it's got good liquidity up front. You got a full death benefit with this. Everything's included with the rate, nursing home and hospital confinement waivers, and that interest rate, as I mentioned, is at 2.5. That's pretty much where the 5-year rates are right now, in the 2.5 to 2 3/4 range. We do have that one special rate I mentioned earlier with Nassau, which we'll be discussing here next. So Nassau Re is really bumped up their rates here. They're going to have obviously some really good dollars flowing in based on these interest rates. They've got a 5-year rate with no withdrawals at 3.1. If you do want free withdrawals, that rate drops to 2.9. Their 7-year rate is at 3.20. If you do have interest in having withdrawals, that rate drops to 3. I did look up the free withdrawal on this morning. That 10% free withdrawal is available in the first year. So you have first year on, 10% free withdrawals on these contracts. They would offer a full death benefit. Your minimum deposit is $10,000. They do take $1 million with no special approval. There is a 30-day window at the end of the 5-year or 7-year period. If your client leaves these in, it's going to renew for another 5 years or 7 years, depending on which one they were in to start with. They're able to switch that if they wish, on renewal, or they can move their money to another company. So they have that choice during that 30-day window. This plan is issued to age 85, so it does go to age 85. They do pay a 2% comp up to age 80, and then from 81 to 85, it does drop to 1. So do keep that in mind based on that situation. Atlantic Coast Life, another company we have, very good rates. They have compounded rates and they have simple interest rates. The simple interest rates are the safe harbor, and the compounded are the safe haven. You can see they have a first-year rate and then a second-year rate, and then the second-year rate goes through the duration of the period. So it's either 5, 6, 7, or 10 years based on what we have on this. So if you go with the 5-year in the safe harbor, your client gets 3 3/4 first year. Their second-year rate is at 2.75, and that 2.75 rate they'll get second through 5th year. Skip down to the 10-year product. They'll get 4.35 the first year on that, 3.35 years 2 through 10. Really a great 10-year or guarantee on that. There is no free withdrawals on the safe harbor, It does have a feature you can add on for a death benefit feature. You subtract 25 basis points off your value of your rates, and that's what you're going to get that that death benefit feature on there. Safe Haven is our compounded rate product program. Rates are a little bit lower. You're at 360 first year in the 5-year, 260 base. 10 years at 390 first year, 290 base. Safe Haven does offer free withdrawals based on a cost. You get the 10% free withdrawals. That starts in the 2nd year for 15 basis points. If you want interest-only withdrawals, that costs 5 basis points. And then the death benefit is 25 basis points to utilize that. They also have a really strong indexed annuity. It's called the Safe Anchor. It's a 10-year contract. It has a 5-year rate guarantee on the initial rate guarantee. You're looking at 2.85 on a 5-year rate guarantee up front. Their annual point-to-point strategy is a 4.5% cap. Their monthly averaging has a 5% cap, and their monthly sum is 1.75 on the monthly cap. If your client wants free withdrawals, they have to pay for that. If they want the full death benefit, you have to pay for that. And then accumulated interest. It just depends what kind of riders they want on that. So they have a base chassis, and any additional programs, you pay a fee for those. So do keep that in mind based on that Atlantic Coast information. We do have a really strong lineup of rates there with Sentinel. I know that they do have pretty straightforward rates in most states. Their 5-year rate right now is at 280. Their 7-year rate's at 290. Their 10-year rate's at 3. Those are very strong rates right now. You take a look around, those are some of the better rates in the market there with Sentinel. Some of the states they offer those in. A lot of other companies are not in those states. So if you have a state that most plans are not available in, give us a call. We can see if this product is available in your state. Florida and Minnesota both have rates slightly lower based on some of the things they have to offer on those contracts. And you can customize your client's needs with that Sentinel. You can add on additional riders. There's an RMD rider, a 10% free withdrawal rider, terminal illness waiver rider, 72T rider. So it just depends on what you're looking for to match up those needs that are with Sentinel. Silac, a company that we've been carrying the last couple of years. They were known as Equitable. They did change their name to Silac this year. They got a 2-year contract, very short term, with no withdrawals. That rate's at 215. If you do want withdrawals, it's at 175. They do allow 5% free withdrawals on that secure savings account. And then the 5-year is at 295 with no withdrawals. Then if you do want withdrawals, that rate drops to 270. So really a strong combination of programs there. I'm going to launch a quick poll. If you want me to go ahead and send you out our latest rate book, which includes a lot of these fixed rates, glad to do that. If you have specific interest in a specific company, I'm going to go ahead and give everyone that attended today's webinar a phone call, see what products you do have interest in. That new Nassau plan, as I mentioned, that's available in most states. The only states it's not available in are California, Maine, and Massachusetts. So it's available everywhere else. It's a full rate in all the other states. So if you're in Pennsylvania, if you're in Texas, Florida, Oregon, Washington, this plan's available in all those states with the full interest rates. That's really unusual. I know that a lot of those states, they do typically ding the interest, but with this Nassau plan, the client is going to get the benefit of the doubt and get those full interest rates. So really strong program. Okay, if you want me to go ahead and send you some stuff, mark off yes. I'll go ahead and get that done. I'll give you a call after the meeting today, and we'll go ahead and get that information on the company you like, or I can send you the general spreadsheet, which will have all the different products in it. And if you have any questions after the webinar, this is Matt Tour. Be sure to give me a call on my toll-free 800-255-5055. Be glad to answer any questions you may have. and get those taken care of. So leave this open for about another 20 seconds here, and we'll go ahead and move forward in the presentation here as soon as we drop this poll off here. Get that closed up and get moved on here. So the SILAC, the good thing about them, they've got the 5% free withdrawals on that secure savings account, full death benefit, minimum deposits $10,000. These plans are available to age 90, so they do go to a higher age group. And they've got really one of the shorter term contracts out there at 2 years. Another plan that I do like is the Equitrust Choice 4. It has an initial rate at 3.5. Currently that's renewing at 2. It has a minimum guarantee rate during the duration of the contract of 1%. You can choose from a 6-year or a 9-year. About 98% of our people choose the 6-year with the liquidity rider and the MVA. You get the 3.5% first-year rate, which includes a 1.5% first-year bump. The base is 2. You got 10% free withdrawal starting the 2nd year. You get a full death benefit. It's available to age 85. You can see the compensation is awesome. 5.5% commission to age 80. This is on a 6-year contract. And if you got 81 to 85, that comp is at 4125. We've seen a ton of these being sold. Great combination of rates and commissions on them. Fidelity and Guarantee, they've got a great contract on the MYG side. All their plans have to be done online, so you have to use the e-app with them. 3-year rate at 2, a 5-year rate at 265, and a 7-year rate at 280. Their plans are available to age 90. Compensation, full commission to age 79. Issue ages 80 to 90. They do drop that in half. They've got interest-free withdrawals starting in the 1st year. Full death benefit available to age 90 on issues. So great combination. Guggenheim, another good company we carry. Their rates are a little bit lower than some of the competition. Compensation-wise, they do pay a good comp at 2.5 up to age 80. That's on their 5-year contract, paying 1.9. They do take $5,000 deposit on qualified monies, and it has a full death benefit, 10% free withdrawals starting in the 2nd year on this one. So nice combination. Upstream is the last company we'll talk about. They got a 3-year rate at 2, 5-year at 280, 7-year rate at 285, and a 10-year rate at 290. Available at up to age 90. If you want a full death benefit, it's going to cost you 25 bips. Anyone issue ages 81 to 90 has to have that rider on or have the policy issued. So that lowers the rates by 25 bips. Interest-only withdrawals are available in the 1st year. Moving forward, Upstream's a good carrier. We've been doing some good business with them, and a great combination there. But hands down, the best rate we have right now is with this new Nassau recontract. 3.1 5-year guarantee, 3.2 7-year rate guarantee. Those are without free withdrawals. If you want free withdrawals, the rates are 20 bips lower, but really strong. I think we're going to see a ton of business on those contracts. I know we're on Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook with the www.facebook.com/IMS Inc. / otherwise LinkedIn, based on the address you see, linkedin.com, company, insurance agency, marketing. So some great stuff there. If you do have questions, feel free to give me a call, 800-255-5055. This is Matt. Glad you could join us this morning. I'm trying to keep these under half an hour in duration so you can get back to work. Our website, www.imsinc.com. And really glad you could join us today. We look forward to seeing as many of you on our trip. We just announced our 2022 trip. Qualification started December of 2020. It runs through June of 2022. We're going to do a Mediterranean cruise in the Italy area. So I know it's going to start in Rome, end up in Venice. It's going to have 7 stops. Croatia's got a couple stops. So really good. That trip's going to be end of August, early September 2022. Should be a great trip. 4.5 million credit points to qualify. I know we're going to see a nice block of agents qualify for that trip. So definitely worth your while. It's 19-month qualification. So almost 2 years, and a great time. Everything's included with this, and should be a fantastic cruise in the Mediterranean. So any questions, give us a call, 800-255-5055. Ask for Matt. Otherwise, everyone have a great week. Enjoy the cool temperatures. I know we're supposed to be extremely cold here the next week in Omaha, so hopefully things warm up soon. Otherwise, I want everyone to have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.